All right. So, how did you first hear about this, and like, what was your initial reaction when you heard about the shootings?
So when I first heard about the shootings, I didn't pay much attention. I didn't pay attention to it because there was enough, like regular violence happening in the D.C. area until there were the 3 people killed in the one day in Montgomery County, and it was like a girl on a park bench, a person um, putting gas in their car, and then a guy riding on a riding lawnmower. And I remember thinking that is really, really weird. That 3 people within a few miles of each other were just shot dead, and no one knows why. And then I started paying attention to the news after that.
How much did you know at first?
I feel like it was like a panic situation from the beginning once that happened, but pretty much nobody knew anything, and that was what was sort of made it feel more like a panic because they couldn't tell us, they didn't know.
Yeah, up until
Yeah.
that time, you didn't know that the other killings might have been related.
Yeah,
And so you just thought they were violence. And then when they start saying they could all be connected, there could be actual forethought to this, then you are starting to live with this sort of, whoa. Then we did start to live with this sort of look over your shoulder mentality, wondering every time you went out.
well, and they said everyone was supposed to be looking for a white box truck, which I'm sure you guys learned in your research, because as soon as the first shootings happened where they were paying attention, someone saw a white box truck pull away. So anytime you saw a white box truck...
Actually, remember, sorry,
Yeah.
remember they actually had a pretty major police stop. They stopped all of, it was 95 or 495.
Oh yeah, after each of the killings they did that.
When there was a shooting, they closed off
Main roads.
for a long time.
And they would stop every box truck, and they would look
Yeah.
in it, and they would
Yeah.
sort through, and then you were encouraged to call if you saw a box truck.
Yeah.
In fact, I did do that one day because I saw on the very last day of the killing, which is, I saw a box truck turn into this very strange, narrow alley. And I called the 911 number and said what I saw. So we were sort of encouraged.
Anything else to add to that part?
To the part about...
Initial, like, just...
Yeah.
No, I just think the randomness of it was frightening because you didn't know why and who was going to be
Unpredictable.
next. It was very
Right.
unpredictable, yeah.
Um,
Well,